And it's Rijkaard. Rummenigge, he's got away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he get it through? Hullet plays it across. And he shoots!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Robson probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Šeško, can he get on the end of this? That has been slung wide. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Bergomi gets it clear. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cruyff aimed beyond the defence. Rummenigge, lovely feet.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He gets big! Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United have their second corner now. Climbs up big! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Rummenigge, decent chance! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Cruyff really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bullet is the team's great visionary. Messi, it's run loose here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Manchester United, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And the game has already resumed here. Šeško, and they win it back again. Let's a look and place it forward. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Hullet. Now there's a fine ball. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rummenigge. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
The attendance for this
Big
match
chance,
was
corner.
71,898.
Manchester United have their third corner. Oh, smashing header! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Messi. Good take, and is he... And the finish! Yes! Just cruising! They are cruising! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's become a case of men against boys. Rummenigge, looking for options for movement. He's one-on-ones, and the shot! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's a sharp little ball here. Casemiro. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Cruyff. And he's quick to get it clear again. Not the most accurate pass. Ferdinand. Bruno Fernandes. That pass has been well intercepted. Rummenigge with 2 goals already to his name.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Martinez. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Sticks it away! And he is just ripping it up!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Manchester United.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Johan Cruyff. Substitution in progress.
And that is that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Cruyff just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name.
The screen for train departure times from all
So what do you
local
take away? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, that's fabulous! In by Messi. Up he goes! They've got to be quick to recover this. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Rummenigge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Koundé. De Ligt. Manchester United finding their passes. It's fallen! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Rummenigge, and he's had it nicked away. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now there's a fine ball. Yep, it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He gets big! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Khan clears. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Khan is there to clear. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rummenigge.
Best really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
Oh, what's he done? Decent chance! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 5, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So, a breakthrough already. Best. Cross needs to be good. Leicester gets it clear. Chance here to counter. Well-timed, excellent interception. Matheus Cunha. That's a shade optimistic. Busquets. Oh, this looks sharp. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. And he's let fly! Georgie Best! Amazing! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And the goal still quivers with the sheer ferocity of the strike.
Look, sometimes when they're hit that well, there's nothing going to stop it. You have to acknowledge the ferocity.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Hullet. And he's worked it through. Brilliantly cut out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's really well cleared. That's the throw. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. It's Rashford! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Diogo Dalot gets good distance on it. And they're quick to get it back. That is good alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Great vision. Messi. Messi! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Manchester United.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Manchester United.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the
United.
familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the...
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
A header! And it's a goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Hakimi. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Inzaghi. And they're quick to get it back. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge, and he's found a way, takes a shot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. De Bruyne. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe chasing after it. And it's Inzaghi. This looks promising. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. That's a sharp pass.
There will be 1 minute added
Lovely
time.
pass, but can he get there? He's got away, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Smiles brought. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
I'd like to draw your attention
Manchester
to the
United
screen right now for
absolutely
information on
dominated
our
that
shuttle
half,
service.
Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And Hostilities. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kukçu. Azar. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Opts to play it back. Oh, sweet feet. Has a shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, the first goal came from this. Bergomi. Busquets. Robson is the team's great visionary. And he should have made it fall. Manchester United have their third corner. Hakimi can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. Bullet. Kukçu. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Van der Ven. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Busquets. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kukçu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. De Bruyne. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Played back to the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Best. Manchester United are almost home and dry now. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything looked...
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that will be it. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are
Manchester
clear, the noise
United
is fervent,
against
the
Manchester
atmosphere
United.
frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play.
Great chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pull it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position. Best! Georgie Best! Amazing! About as smooth as it gets. Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Number 4.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. There's the shot! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Pull it. And it's Messi. Manchester United finding their passes. Now the shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Driving forward. And he's forced to go back. And he's on his way!
Has been indicated.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
Great chance here from position A1. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Messi! Messi! From another planet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless.
And it's half-time here. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Manchester United really are in control here.
quick
They've
reminder
done
today
exactly
that
what they
smoking
set
is
out to
only
do.
allowed in
There's a
areas
genuine
shown in this
flow
map.
about their
Thank you
football,
for your
and some of the
cooperation.
stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So we're just settling back into this second half. And he has been fouled there. Busquets. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And they're back on the ball again. Pull it. Messi. He's having a go! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Well, they've done this before. Can they do it again now? Great reaction. Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's tried one! In he goes again! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Martinez. De Ligt. And it's Menu. Shaw. To Martinez. Diogo Dalot. De Ligt. Could be danger here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Good, strong hand by the keeper. That's really well cleared. Bergomi. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Rijkaard. Well, there's the clearance. 75 minutes played. Defending of the desperate variety. pass isn't the best. And now they can clear their lines. To Bergamy. Busquets. He's in a good position here. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's gone looking for safety. And he can clear it away. Rijkaard. Just 5 minutes left. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nicely aimed pass. Rummenigge. Looking to play him in. And he shoots! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Martinez. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Best, a huge performance, answering the call. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Boy in a blue hat kindly make his way.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers.
Rummenigge! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rummenigge. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Lisandro Martinez did well to stay calm there. He won't be happy with that one. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's not got that quite right. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Messi, and the pass is intercepted. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ferdinand makes the interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Robson. And here's Messi. Short changes him with that pass. No, again there's no way through.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Diogo Dalot. Here's Matheus Cunha. Best. Can he get on the end of this? Casemiro cuts out the pass. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to cap. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That is a brilliant interception. He's trying to hit the front line here. Oh, that's a key interception. Diogo Dalot. Matheus Cunha. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Busquets. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what a ball! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Oh, he saved it! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bruno Fernandes. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And this is Messi. Can he get it through? Could be danger here. Martinez lays it forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, nice interception. Matthias Cunha. Oh, played through for the wide man. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. No, that's been intercepted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. Shapes to shoot! Good chance here! Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. Martinez. Nice sequence of passes, this. Can he get onto this? Nesta deals with that comfortably. Shaw. And here's Forlan. Nice interception, well timed. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And this is Messi. Big chance, must be! And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Messi.
Manchester
Number
United
4.
find a position of
Number
real
8.
strength now.
Number 7.
Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
On the field. Number 21.
Has ended up in no man's land.
Number
He's going to be
20.
disappointed with that.
Mbappe. Number 13.
Busquets. And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red is the colour, the only colour, we bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, we're on the way. What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed. Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Messi. That's a good run down the left. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 3 coming up. Header comes in! Same again, same outcome. Rummenigge. Nice interception, well timed. That passes. And the finish! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Manchester United, Doué! Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Hullet, and Hullet! Superb! class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's made its way to him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Busquets.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Knocks it into space.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, just skips. Shot a goal! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He rises! No, it's wide. He's ended up in no man's land. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And the game has already resumed here. Bullet. Busquets. Rummenigge with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Nesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Bale gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Now it's Bale. And this is Bale. Oh, he's burst. Bale! Gareth glittering Bale! About as smooth as it gets. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 21, Gareth Bale.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United are having a ball here. And here's Messi. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Manchester United finding their passes. And this is Bale, and it's Bale! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 41, Esteval. Number 17, Vitinha.
And it's
Coming on the
Messi.
field, number 19.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Number
Cross
18,
needs to be good.
Casemiro.
He's done well to get that clear. Casemiro has got himself a free kick. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So the perfect chance to get one back. Messi! Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitutes. He's one-on-one! Mbappe! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to.
And the shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Robson! He scores! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It could be in here. He's through. It's one-on-one.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Played down the flank. Some resolute defending there. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Gonzalo Guedes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's had a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! And that will be the final act. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Kaká. And here's Batty's chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Batistuta. And this is Hullet. Now the cross. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's on it, can he get away? He's having a shot! Nesta with the clearance. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! There it is! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter...
Kaká! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Kaká. It's a really well-measured ball. Kaká, here's onto it. He's having a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Zanetti. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Batistuta, and it's Van Basten. Batistuta, and Batistuta! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is...
And a chance! There it is! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already decent chance! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
It's out for a goal kick.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Might be danger here. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Davids, Batistita, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration.
Oh, shooting chance!
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type.
Gets his head on it! No mistake! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Nesta. That's Rijkaard. Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. Real chance! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Goes for a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Cleared away. Kaká powering forward here. So what can they make of this? And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
I'd like to draw your
Very
attention
much
to
the man of
screen.
the moment. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, look, it's going to be a very hard job to make sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated.
Well, that is the obvious worry, isn't it?
Yeah, usually managers play a compact midfield when trying not to give away space, but it gives you little scope when trying to create and exploit space yourself.
Batistuta!
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Zanetti. Now it's Gullit. Picked out brilliant. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That'll be a throw. Zanetti delivers.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Zanoli. Zanetti. Now Davids.
Udinese really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
No way through, so back it comes. Batistuta. He can run onto that. Hullet. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A one... And Batistuta! He's been caught on it here. Cross into the box. He gets big. He's got a goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Cannavaro cuts it out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now that looks a decent ball. Van Basten! It's fallen kindly here. Relentless, just relentless. He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are back on the way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In comes the corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Eklenkamp. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they find...
Shot a goal! It's there! It is no contest, it is a landslide. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now that's well seen too. Played out to the right. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? That is good alertness. a shot! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
66 minutes is number 18.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Number 30.
Back towards the middle. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Good purposeful running this. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Barcelona after 73 minutes.
How
is
many? Just
number
how
9.
many? The gulf in class is vast.
Substitution for Udinese.
It's a mass
Number
exodus now.
32.
Certain sections of the
Number
stadium are leaving in
59.
droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 10.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rijkaard. Davids. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Van Basten. Batistuta. Zaniolo. Out towards the flank. Kamara. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Udinese truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Good ball, good shapes to shoot! And time is up. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side.
Would you please juice me up? I'm low on power.